Hello, welcome to Introduction of Java Programming series. In this episode, we will be discussing about some keywords in Java. Keywords will be this, super, final and static, which we will be discussing in this episode. This episode will be a theoretical part, and in the next episode, we will be seeing the practical implementation of these keywords. So if you are looking for practical implementation only, you can skip this episode and switch to the next episode. So let's start with the keywords. The first keyword we have is this keyword. This keyword can be used to refer to current class instance variable, or it can be used to invoke current class method. It can be used to invoke current class constructor, and can be used to pass as an argument in the method call. Method call, like we have some parameters present in method, right? So it can be used as an argument to pass in the method call, or it can be used as an argument in constructor call, like we have some parameters present in constructor that we have already seen in our previous episode, right? Okay, further, this can also be used to return the current class instance from the method. Okay, let's move on to the next keyword, that is super keyword. Super keyword is mainly used in a parent-child relationship, that is, it is used in inheritance. Okay, super keyword is mainly used to refer to the immediate parent class instance variable or a immediate parent class method. It can be also used to invoke immediate parent class constructor too. So this is how super keyword works. Moving on to final keyword. As the name says, final, if we use this keyword with a variable or a method or a class, then that variable, method or class cannot be changed. For example, if we use this final keyword with a variable, let's say the variable is int a equals to 5. Here variable is a, right? So if we try to change the value present in a, that is 5, to any other value, let's say 7, then that we cannot do because the variable is final. If we use this with a method, means let's say the method is public void xyz, is a method without final keyword, right? And another method, let's say final method name abc, then xyz can be overridden, right? As we have seen in the previous episode that we have method overloading and method overriding, right? But in this case, if we use final keyword like in the method abc, we cannot override this method because it's final. Alright, moving on to the class. Then the class which is having final keyword, we cannot inherit that class, means we cannot have child of that class. This is how final keyword is used. Apart from this, we have another keyword named as static keyword. Static is mainly used for memory management. Static, as I said, is used for memory management. So what it does is, when we create an object of a class, alright, so it does not get memory with that object. Instead, it uses the class memory, means it gets memories with the class, in the class area, memory area, not in the heap. So wherever the static will be used, it will be in relation to the class, not to the method or to the object. So static can be used with a variable, which will be known as class variable, or a method, known as class method, or it can be a separate block. And one more thing, it can be also used in nested classes. Static has a special property, means if you have ever noticed that the main method which we have is static, right? So why it is so? Why we use static? Why not public void main? This is because the static has a special feature that we can call static methods variable without creating an object. Means if I have a class, let's say A, and a method xyz, then we can call this method xyz by just writing the class name, that is A dot xyz. We can call that method directly. We do not need to create a separate object for this class. Apart from this, it has some restrictions as well. Restriction like if we are creating a static method, then we can call only static method or static variable from a static method. We cannot call non-static variable or methods from a static method. This is the restriction which is present in static keyword. So this is how this final super and static keyword works. In the next episode, we will see the practical implementation of these keywords. Thank you for joining.